Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so here we are. How are you? Here we are. Friday. This is Friday. Our lovely meeting for Design Talk. I really hope you like my new musical introduction. What do you think? Just let me know. Write it down. Tell me if you, well, Real already saying rock and roll. That's true. You're fond of music and so that much till now, but after listening to your music, I have really started listening to music, but only your videos. Thank you, Ayush. Thank you. You should listen some really good rock music, really good rock from the 70s or the 60s. That's a good one. Arvin, hello sir. Good evening. Good evening to you, Arvin. How are you doing? How are you? Ciao Patil, welcome back. Our new latest subscriber. Thank you very much. Ciao Michelangelo. So let me see. I'm reading all your messages, okay? That's very nice. And Ayush, ciao. Ciao Ayush. So here we are, because today our design talk it starts with a question. And I'm sure you probably saw the question, you probably didn't understand, or you say, well, what's going on? The question is, are you sure? I mean, the question is, are you really sure that you want to become a designer or a car designer? Because that's the most important question you have to ask yourself, to which you own an answer, a very honest answer. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about that, because I think there is we talk a lot about how to be prepared to be accepted into a design school, what we have to do to have a good portfolio, what we have to do to get a good job interview, how important it is. Ciao Ishant, ciao. And I'm fine, thanks. So we talk a lot about all those things that are very important in order to prepare ourselves, okay? Ciao Abhishek, ciao, come stai? How are you? How is life? So, and the question is, but after that we know all those things, what we have to do and what we don't have to do, and how we have to behave, and how we have to sketch, and how we have to make our portfolio. Do we really want to be a car designer or a designer? That's the question. It's yes. Okay, good Ayush. But that's important. So the question is, more than the question, the reflection, the thinking, the good thinking. Ciao Sied. I had my examination, so I had to skip last two sections. Okay, I hope your exams were good. Okay, I really hope it for you. People talk about only cars in transportation, but there is a lot from cycle to yacht to hyperloop pods. Yeah, I know, Arvin. Yes, new mobility. And sometimes we also talk about those here on my channel. And sometimes I also sketch some of those extra transportations, mobility, new transport mobility devices. And I put those sketches because it's a way to open up the mind of everybody that we, in car design, we don't have only cars. Car design, transportation design, very similar, right? I would say same thing. Everything that is transportation, including trains. Okay, so today I will try to make more sort of a question and answer day-to-day meeting, because we have to say how much we are really convinced to be car design. For example, when I was a very young kid, I was 16 years old. Ciao Bismarck, Osborne, how you doing? Hello Mr. Bove, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, my dear Bismarck. Hey, by the way, if you guys, ciao Debajit, bonsoir, how are you? Nice for you to be with us, thank you. For those that are new, okay, that you're just watching for the first time, subscribe to this channel, because you're gonna You won't regret it, believe me, because we don't have only design talks in this channel, but we also sketch, and this is usually every Tuesday, and it is done live, okay? Then sometimes I add some videos, which are tutorial videos, perspective videos, sketching videos, okay? And those are all tutorials, of course. Okay, so let's move on. When I was 16, I really wanted to be a car designer. I talked to my parents. I was only watching and reading those magazines talking about car design with Giugiaro, Pininfarina, all the big maestros of the past design era, okay, when I was a kid. And those that made the car design what it is today, very important. Those were also the first real car designers we really had that were recognized worldwide, even though they did not go to a car design school. I mean, most of them, because as you know, many years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, it was another world. And we did not have all the design schools we have today. So they became car designers for strong passion, for a different type of patterns. They had a great talent, and they were very, very few. That's one thing very important that you have to keep in mind. That was a world where we could have counted on one hand, the number of real car designers that were kind of famous and that were doing real cars. So we're very few, not like today. Today it's completely different scenario. So today, what happens? We want to go to a car design school, or we want to go to a design school. But the question is, do we really want to be a car designer? Because you gotta be convinced for that. Because I see a lot of people that tell me, I want to be a car designer because I want to draw Porsche. And if a guy tells me that, I'm not really sure whether this guy wants to become a car designer. I mean, he's really convinced what it means to be a car designer. Debajit, I'm reading your message. I'm good, sir. How about you? I'm fine, thanks. Thursday session every week. The Thursday, no, Debajit. It's over. We finished. I'm only giving. This is a little parenthesis for those that don't know. I give a private video live, okay, lessons about car sketching, and Thursday we had a session with a lot of people all together, and this one is not anymore. So we have only face-to-face meetings, okay, and some of the people are here are my students or ex-students, okay, to who I'm very attached. And so Debajit, no, on the Thursday, that class became one person face-to-face online course, okay. Ciao Eshan, how are you? We just started, don't worry. Because it's summertime, I'm starting a little bit earlier, because then, as you know, it's Friday, summer, in the evening we have parties, some barbecue, therefore after I had to go and cook, so okay, I prepare for my friends. All right, so let's go back to our topic. So the question is, are you really convinced? Because as I said, there are a lot of people that in reality they are very, very much attached to the mechanical aspect of a car, and because of that they love Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, whatever. Ciao Ronit, hey Merdad, ciao Mahmoudi. Ciao, hi. So if you are new, subscribe and put your like. I don't see lots of likes. You are so many, there are only 6 likes. Come on, put your like. I want to see those likes go up very fast. Ayush, sorry to interrupt you, sir. In the middle, but I had a doubt. Okay, let's see. Sir, I was watching your videos from car design schools, and I noticed that it was really too much fun. Are they actually that fun, sir? You were watching the videos when I was teaching at the IAAD. There were lectures, okay? And that's the way I am. But believe me, I'm very serious too. Which means, ciao Nandang, ciao. which means that when I get pissed, I get pissed. Okay, but in general, that's the way I am. It belongs to my character. Okay, the way I perform and the way I like to grab the attention of people. That's myself. That's myself. Carlos Fernandez, hola, ¿cómo estás? For you since 9 months. Wow, thank you, that's nice. Do you think design Barcelona or Valencia it's okay? Thanks, sir. Yes, it's okay. You have IED, Barcelona, of my friend Alessandro Manetti, the new CEO of that school, who was my ex-director when I was teaching in IED in Torino. He's super guy, super nice school. So yes, you can go to Barcelona more than Valencia. I would say Barcelona. Okay. They were actually the most fun time of my day yesterday. Okay, good, cool. So I have to say that when I was in school at Art Center, we had some teachers that were a little bit more fun than others, of course, but with all of them we had a relationship that was like professional. It was like the teacher was our director or our design manager, and we were the designers. So there is always this type of relationship in those professional schools. And when I was teaching at IED or at IAAD, in Torino, ciao Michael, greeting from, yes, all right, from UAE, ciao. So the relationship that the teachers try to install with the students is not like in public school, where you have the teacher, you have the student. Forget that. We are in a professional design school. This is a school where you have to learn how to be a professional. Why should I treat you like a normal student? I will treat you as a student. I will treat you as a designer, as a professional. And therefore, between professionals, sometimes we laugh, we smile. It's okay, we say jokes. But the most important thing is to see how that relationship is built and how that relationship develops during the 2, 3, 4 years you are in school. Because that's the most important part. Because in that relationship you will develop responsibility, sense of responsibility. And therefore it means that you will know when you stop joking because you have homework, which are not homework about math or physics, but your projects. So you have to make your model, you have to work on your computer, you have to sketch, you have to do illustrations, you have to prepare your storytelling, you have to follow your projects, and that's learning. So, and as you see, when I am giving those lectures in those old videos, because those videos are old, they are from 2007, 2008, so they are really old. But anyway, when you see those videos, you see me playing with the students, but giving a lecture about training program, professional training program. Because Ayush, I think that you saw that, I don't know which video you saw, but in one video we talk about marketing research and how marketing research studies orientate designers. And then you saw probably the other video where I tell a little bit more about how a man with money that wants to be an investor, okay, make a big investment, how he will choose your project and which project he will choose or she will choose according to all series of parameters that they have to be good enough to make sure that he has a real business plan behind it. So it's not just the sketch or the project you love, but what is really the best one to make a business, stuff like that. So I'm teaching all that stuff in which students realize that there is not just a sketch. There is a lot more. Business is business. It's also to make money. I mean, we have to say that it's true. Ayush, sir, I saw you were talking about the Twizy. and Twizy was on the screen. Ah, yes, that was about the planning, design process, and planning. I was explaining to students the importance of a planning, and the planning is our best friend. And there is a ciao Patricio, come va? Ishant, sir, where are those videos available? Ishant, those videos are here on this channel, but they are very old. So scroll down in the video thing, and you will find at the almost at the very end, those videos from IAAD design school lectures that I took. There are 3 or 4, okay? Some of them have also subtitles. I try to put in English, but it's a little complicated. Yeah, so you have that one, the video in which I talk about the planning, which is important. And then you have also, because that planning, I made it. So I know it really well, because that was a design process I made for the team I was working for in Renault at that time. So that planning helped us to make projects in 1 year, you know, before starting the real process. So in research. And another thing that I was talking in the other video with the Twizy is the difference between a concept car and a show car, in which, you know, the concept car sometimes we don't have to show on the press, because we don't give publicity sometimes to some concept cars, like the projects I was working on, because those projects are made as real studies for the company, and those, therefore they are secrets, because they might become real projects. Bismarck, I'm so grateful for your explanation. It's helped me a lot to understand the work that I love. Okay, cool, great, Bismarck, thanks. Syed, is it true that you are working on electric car for Renault? I think I read it somewhere. Well, I prefer not to talk about this. Okie dokie. No, but I'm working on some projects that are really cool, and those are a few concepts that will be on the press very, very soon. So I will promise to you that when that thing comes out, those beautiful projects, they are very particular projects. Okay, they are not all my projects, but it's a part of my projects. Okay, so I will tell you, and I will probably show you the pictures. So you will see probably also on Instagram, on LinkedIn. I will share. Okay, but let's wait first. Company policy timing. Okay, which is correct. We have to respect that. Okay. All right. So, Ashton, stop it. Stop it. All right, so I want to know now, I want you to write, okay? I want you to write down and explain to me why you're really sure that you want to become a car designer or a designer, even in industrial design. It's fine with me, okay? So from now, write. Don't write a lot, okay? Just tell me, I want to be a car designer because of this or that, or because I feel whatever, okay? So write down. Ayush, we got some company insights, sneaky secrets. No sneaky secrets. I never do that. You know, after so long in this business, and also in contact with journalists, I can tell you that I really learned how not to sneak anything. Mr. Adele, how you doing? Ciao. The blue sketcher guy. Sorry, I'm joking. But you have a very nice blue when you sketch. You make your sketch. You show your sketches. They're very nice. And reflections are very cool. Okay, so we are 23. Yes, great. Put your likes. We're already 14. If you are 23, I want 23 likes there. All right. Thanks. And if you want to show that you want to offer me eventually a coffee, you have the super sticker down there. The buttons, the magic buttons. Ciao Kumar, how are you? I am fine, thanks. Mr. Navin Kumar. Okay. Kavesh, I'm very happy for you. So you got in NID. That's great. So I wish you the best. I have to tell you that your sketches improved a lot. I saw the last one, I just put a like. But the last one you made was not bad at all, you know. Prasad, ciao. Put your likes, put your likes. Sir, I want to be a car designer. Cars is the only thing in my life. I really like those and feel their emotion. It's my passion. I'm 16. You see, Ayush, you are giving a nice answer. I mean, you are writing a very nice sentence that reminds me a lot of myself when I was 16 like you today. I want to become a car designer because I love imagining new cars. Yeah, but what do you mean I love imagining new cars? Explain to me, Mahmoudi. Add another little sentence. El señor Carlos Hermosilla Fernandez. Luciano, if you would have the opportunity to buy a car, what it would be? Haha, that's $1 million. That's $1 million question. No, it's no secret. Everybody knows that I don't like too much Ferrari, except the latest one, on which Flavio is doing a great job as a design VP director. I would probably go for a BMW. Yeah, I like BMWs. Big, nice one. For example, nice coupe or nice sedan. I am that type of guy. Classy, super techno, good, fast, you know, elegant. Samaro, I want to be a car designer because I want to see one of my creations come to life. But that's not enough. Because when I became a car designer, for example, also other designs I have, that was not the first thinking. It was not the first one. It comes with the experience what you're looking for. You know, to be recognized with a project will be that will become your baby, okay? That will go on the road. Before there is something else. Come on, guys. Let me see. 19 likes. Very nice. We are 28. Somebody's missing the like. Maybe they don't have an account. That's why. Okay, but anyway, don't worry, guys. I'm very happy for those 19 and for those that cannot put it and were thinking to put it. Okay? I like when I imagine a new car in my head, I get so excited. Okay, be careful about that because... Alright, so, just joking. It has been my passion right from the age of 8. So, Michael, then, that's nice. It has been my passion right from the age of 8. This means that this guy, just like it was for me, and I think also for Ayush, okay? It's something that, it's like a declic. It's something that comes out there. That's it. It comes out, you know? And you, at the beginning, you don't even understand why, but you are so attracted by that thing that you get so interested in it. And when you get interested, you know, in that thing, that means that you are really into it. And you want to know everything about it. You want to know, at the beginning, you want to know, Carlos Foque, ciao, ciao Carlos. Welcome back. Ayush, haha, since now, sir, I was told that it was felt like me when I was 16. Oh, I will tell you, friends, that see my car design passion is just not an idiot thing. Yeah, but car design passion is not idiot. I don't understand why Ayush. Tell your friends to go and study a little bit of design, which is an important cultural, okay, profession on any country. In Italy especially, you make a lot of money with design in Italy. Debajit, is it okay to be already on the path of becoming a car designer and slowly finding the reason on the way? Yeah, of course, because Debajit, you're always motivated by passion. The word that I wanted to get it out was passion, you know? That's the thing. Okay, Michael. Patricio, because when I was a child and still in my present, when I see a car with a good design, I don't know the words to express my feelings in the moment when I see it's. I want to be one responsible of it. Yeah, I understand. You see, Patricio, for example, that I know very well because also he's one of my students. Patricio has a strong passion. I mean, it's really a strong passion. It's like a passion that I have, for example, for Formula One. That I could stay there and watch, I don't know how many Grand Prix, you know, one after each. Of course, Formula One, to get in and be a pilot, you need a lot of money, a lot of talent. Probably I don't have that talent. But, I mean, for sure I don't have that talent. But when you have a strong passion, and more than that, that passion is driving you to act in that business. You know, like doctors, special doctors, like the doctors that make incredible surgeon operations. You know, those they do that not because they learn how to be a mechanical person that fixes bodies. It's because they are motivated by strong passion, and therefore they do that really well. They do really well. Now they got the answer. I want to become a car designer because I want to help the world be a better place. That's very important, Bismarck. Very good. Job, I love this machine. I love creativity. That's great, Bismarck. Hey guys, you should read what Bismarck wrote, because that's exactly one of the most important aspects of becoming a car designer or a designer in general, and what this passion motivates us to do and to be. The Royal College in London, what do you think? Thanks, sir. It's a very good school, Royal College, very good. Only for master, if I don't make a mistake. Hey, mister, you know me. Yes, I do, Patricio. Kumar, sir, may I know how to make first car design and how to get support? But Kumar, you have my channel. This YouTube channel is full of tutorials, okay? So you can go and check all my tutorials. You can check when on Tuesday there are all the lives where I used to sketch correcting people's sketch, which means not mine but yours, okay? You can just go and check all those videos, and then if you're reading it more than that, we can talk about my private lessons, which is an online course that has a cost, of course, or you can buy my ebook that I'm selling, always 50% discount for all the people that are following me here on Instagram. So if you guys don't know yet, my ebook Sketching Cars, which is the fullest ebook I made, 75 pages, color, full of tutorials, I'm selling it for €7 instead of 14. If you want to get it, I can send it by email. So you pay on PayPal, and that's it. The PayPal link is the one that's down here, okay? In the description of this video, you can find it. And then I will send it to you. But before doing that, I need your email, because you send me a message via email, I get your email, and I know to who I have to send that PDF file, okay? And then Kumar, if this is not enough, as I told you, you can try the online course, okay? But the online course will be only in 2 weeks, because I am sort of vacation now. All right, ciao Louis, Buckley, I'm mastering cars. Can we talk about design or style? Have a good day, say. Design, no style, design. We talk about design. I said drawing cars. Me was sitting on my roof and I saw a Honda Civic. All right, see it. Sketch it took school, my friends, and everyone liked it. All right, cool. Mahmoudi, another reason that I like to become a car designer is that since I was a kid, like 4 or 5, I really like to draw cars. That's great. That's the right thing. Abhishek, I want to be a car designer to understand the relationship between human and environment for a sustainable development. Very romantic, Abhishek, but that's right too. That's the part of what we can do as a designers, as Bismarck was saying before, to make this planet a better one. You see, hey, we are 34 now. That's great. I'm missing some likes. Now we are 26, but we are 34. So some likes, please. Thank you. I keep on reading. Hisham, sir, off topic question. Okay, I get it. Do we really need a bachelor degree to become a designer? Ah, what a question. Yes, of course. No bachelor, no job. Mr. Patil, I want to become a car designer because I'm emotionally attached to cars and passionate to see my imaginary world. That's good. That's great. First, I was passionate about mechanical composites, but later on I discovered design. So now I want to go through whatever it takes. Okay, that's great. So, Patil, one thing you have to do, you have to sketch a lot, because I want to see that passion getting through, you and seeing on the sketches. Because if you're not able to get that passion, convey that with the sketches, then you risk not to do it. Ciao book, Lamar, ciao, how are you? Esham, my father took me to a car expo, bravo papa. And since then, like, every 1 year here, like to sketch cars, since that's great. Sometimes it's enough, one of those little things that really provoke in you a reaction, positive reaction, and then it all starts. My father, when I was a little kid, he brought to me to see an expo of old Lancia cars, because he was used to buy Lancia, and since then I became in love with Lancia, with the cars that my father used to buy, and then I started appreciating the design. And then when I grew older, I understood the importance of design and my passion for design, for example, which is, once again, it's one part, because then the other part is the responsible part. I am a designer also because I try to find solutions for the human beings, the problem solving, so that people can live better, including myself. Louis, for you, what's the relation between cars and society and environment? Cars is very important. First of all, the first relationship for me in terms of transportation is freedom. You are free. If you can get a transportation to go from A to Z, like book is saying, the whole car by himself, no, the whole car, it's impossible. You need a team. The one-man show doesn't exist, I'll tell you. So the first connection with society is that one, Then the environment, it's how you make the car, especially today, because we want those to be environmentally free, environmentally green, which is correct. And then there is lots of research that is made to make those cars with new technology and clean technology. But it's not just that, because the environment can become also another way of conceiving cars or transportation. For example, cars or mobile devices that will become included with the environment, with the buildings, I don't know, with parts or stuff, There's a completely new way of processing things, of designing things. Not just like when I started to be a car designer, the car was a car with 4 wheels, Sir, can an engineer become a car designer? Some are, yes, it can become if the engineer has a strong passion and talent. Let's not forget this word, talent, because it's not enough only passion. You need to put together passion and talent. The talent is the capacity, as we said, that comes from the inside. It's in our blood. It's heritated by our parents or grandparents. Who knows? But it's not something that you can learn in school. Talent, you have it or you don't have it. And if you put talent and passion, then you can become a car designer, no problem. All right. Eshan, the thing with design is that it gives you the power to transform the world and can let our creativity help with daily life people and make it easy and make life on earth a bit easier. It's true. Michael Vane, okay, as soon as the vacation is over, I will join the class so that you can guide me work on my portfolio for design school. Okay, Michael, that will be a pleasure. You have to write to me an email because I need your email to do that. So, for those that want my ebook with a 50% discount or are interested on my online course, okay, I'm writing you my email. You email to me, you present yourself, and you tell me, I am interested in this or that, okay? Because I am preparing classes daily, the time spot, according to the schedule. Now there are some free spots, some others have been confirmed by the students I had before. Therefore, it's not easy to find a free spot. So the first will arrive the easiest, okay? So here I write my email address, okay? And therefore you can use it whether for the ebook, okay, with 50% discount. I remember €7, okay, or to get information about my online course, the cost, how we will be connected and all that stuff, okay? Good. Thank you very much. We have already 28 likes, which is great. Peter Willie Madsen, ciao. It's the first time I read your, I think that I read your name. So welcome. If you're new, subscribe. Ciao, Mr. Bove. I want to be a car designer because my grandfather was a racing car preparator and I saw his photos building body kits to Volkswagen Beetles and Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, but Peter, one thing very important. To build a car, you know, a prototype, it's a coach builder activity. To design a car, to put the creativity, the talent, and to sketch cars and define new line of, I don't know, whatever, cars, transport, mobile elements, devices, whatever, that's really pure creativity, talent, and way of sketch. So it's a passion about design, okay? That just want to say that because in some cases it's much better to do engineering, for example, mechanical engineering, and then go to Sbarro's private school to become coach builders, because Sbarro does design, but he does a lot of prototyping, you know, learning how to build prototypes, just in case you are interested into that, okay? Book, if no, why some designer get wild credit design car like because Giugiaro, as I explained at the beginning, Lamar, Giugiaro, Pininfarina, Zagato, all those big names, you know, Bertone, they are from another period where you had really few talents. They would sketch the whole car, they would take care of the whole car, and then they had a team of technical experts between modelers, engineers, technical drafters that would do all the rest of the work put together, and of course they would take the credits as the designer of that car. And in that time was true. But today, in Ital Design, there are so many designers. It's Ital Design. You understand? It's not anymore this guy or that girl that made everything. It's impossible. Look, I am a design manager. When I did my Fiat 600 design, I was in Fiat. It happened almost 30 years ago. That car, no, a little bit less. Yeah, almost 25 years ago. That car was done. I have to say that a lot of the exterior design, it's mine. There are lots of my sketches published on magazines and stuff, and also the interior. But still, I had 3 designers, very young, helping me, and then we had the modelers. I was doing the design management, so it was a teamwork. So Peter, where are you? Because I saw that you were writing. Yes, I also go all the years to the Pforzheim Car Design Exposition. Okay, Peter, that's great. That's great. Then you know what you have to do. Good. I'm happy for you. Patil said, what do you think about if we ignore build quality China's design language so bold and as no one is buying them in China? So how designers are dealing safety with respect to design? I didn't understand, Patil. I'm reading again. Sir, what do you think about if we ignore build quality China's design language? They are so bold as no one is buying them in China. So how designers are dealing with safety with respect to design? Patil, in your question there are 2 things, okay? They are separated. You put them together, but in reality they are separated. One is the Chinese design philosophy that is in full evolution. I tell you because I was in China before COVID, okay? And I worked for the Chinese, so I know. And I can tell you that it's not bold anymore. That was very many years ago. But today, if you go to China, there are lots of Chinese companies that make really nice cars. And they are designed in-house, okay? in-house. It's not something that is being designed from an European designer. Okay, they are designed in-house, so they are learning. Okay, then the second aspect is security. Security is an engineering thing. Okay, we cannot do anything about that. But sorry for my nose, but it's the allergy. But what we have to do in terms of designers and responsible designers, we cannot ignore those security systems that of course become hard points when we make a project. Therefore, whether it's interior and exterior, we have to respect some of those rules. We cannot do differently. Okay, so that's my answer to your question. Ashen, after seeing I think that many Chinese cars have slim headlights and huge grille. Yeah, the grille is very important in China. It's a sort of a signature of wealthy, you know, of how you are in society. At least how you are perceived in society. It belongs to their culture. We have to respect that. Anish, ciao. Don't worry, I started at 1 hour earlier because I said to everybody, after I have a barbecue, I have to cook. Chinese copy even some Indian cars. Sometimes this can happen, but it's rare now. It's not anymore like it was many years ago. In example, timeless design, Jaguar E-Type, Ferraris of the 60s and the 70s. Lamborghini Countach, you know, those are design that will never die, and they are timeless. You know, the Fiat 500. I don't know. The Mini, okay. Real, sir, what were you doing and where were you when I was 24 years old? 24 years old, I was completing art center. I was in my last year. Car design is dead. Are you blind? Move on. AL, who are you? Mr. AL, Debajit. Countach, yeah, Countach, yes. The Countach is a very good example. Also the Miura, Lamborghini Miura, done by the great Italian designer Michelangelo. The 600 still has a beautiful and unique taillights of this day. Thank you very much. I have the original sketches still with me. That placement of the rear lights on a small car really is special, like this one. Okay. No, but the good thing is I want to show you this because that's design. Do you see this line that is going? Wait, that is going up here and comes down on the side? That's because in this way, sketching the tail gate that way, I can put my hand to open up the tailgate without putting a plastic element handle. So that was a design to make the overall design cheaper and created a nice design element between the lights and the area where you put the hands. You see, that's good industrial design. Thank you very much, Michelangelo. Action, yeah, I know. Who cares? Ciao, Liz the Fallen. How are you? Thanks for being here with us today. 30 likes. Wow, that's great. That's fantastic. 31 now. Cool. Anish, I love the Ferrari 250G. Yes, I love it too. I love it too. Yeah, I do too. So it's the time. If you want to add a super chat or super sticker for this video, it's the moment to go ahead and hit it. You will offer me a coffee or a beer. Anyway, let's see. We still have 15 minutes. I can be with 15 minutes with you, and after that I have to quit. So I will go and drink some water, and for the moment, you know what I do? What car you wish you sketch and you draw? But to be honest, I done so many projects that are different, you know. So I did small cars, I did medium cars, I did LCV. When I was in school, I had an internship with a big, huge company that used to produce motorhomes, Fleetwood Enterprise Incorporation. If some of you are Americans, probably you know. And I was working on those huge motorhomes. You know, I did a little bit of everything, so that's great. And yeah, I would love to sketch or to make a coupe, a sports car, a coupe, elegant coupe. But other than that, I'm quite satisfied with the projects I made so far. Which car did you wish you had an involvement to design? That I wish. A car that I like, well, as I said before, BMW. So there are some BMW that to me are really beautiful cars, especially when Chris Bangle was there, and that would be nice. Would have been nice to be part of those teams, design teams. In a few weeks, I have to make a decision to go to a good mechanical engineer or average industrial design school, which is best. But Mehmoudi, if you want to become a designer, you have to go to industrial design. Forget engineering, because to me, you will make a mistake. But it's your decision. Bismarck, Mr. Bove, I am a design student in Brazil. All right. So you know Leandro Trovati, who is an excellent friend, a very good designer and teacher. Here there is no specific training for car design, and I cannot pay for a course in Europe or the US. Do you know any school that offers scholarships? Well, all the schools offer scholarships, but in Brazil, you have IED Brazil, IED Brazil. So I remember that there was a school there. I don't know if they closed it down, but I don't think so. Check it out, or you have to go abroad. And in Italy, for example, you will find all sort of scholarships that are offered. That's every year. You have to contact the schools on the websites and get the information. Anish, I just wanted to ask, why did you never want to work for a supercar hypercar company? If I remember, you said in a stream that it wasn't your thing. Yes, it's true. To work for a big hypercar company, it's, to me, the way I am as a designer would be extremely boring. That's the truth. Because those companies, basically, they will never make a lineup of 10 cars of different size. They will always work on the same car for at least 5 years, and you are always on one project. You will not do the whole project, of course, and therefore it's not my thing. You know, I need to expand. I need to do 1 year. Today, you know, I have 3 projects that are fantastic. They're all 3 different. You know. Yeah, São Paulo, there is IAD. Bismarck, you should check. Eschen, yes, currency issues. 1 euro is 80 rupees. I know. Mr. Patil, sir, I read Sofia Varanova post it. Yes, I know. The 3rd year bachelor fees per year, total 3 years. Yes, it's true. I think it's like that, yeah. But I'm not sure 100%. But I know that this designer girl, Sofia, who is also following me, I don't know her, but she's doing a very nice job. She got all those information. She published them on a post on Instagram, if I remember right. Probably she also made a video on YouTube, but I didn't watch it. But yeah, it's around that price, maybe a little bit extra. I don't know. And then it depends if it's a master or the bachelor is 3 years. Yeah, but I always advise to make a bachelor. Because the bachelor is the best way. If you do a good bachelor, you have a good portfolio. You don't need any master. Forget master in car design is not fundamental. You know, what is more important is that you get out with a good portfolio, excellent portfolio, a nice bachelor. That's all. All right? Okay, so anybody else? I gave you my email just in case you want to receive some information or my ebook for 50% discount, and that's it. I think that today I had the opportunity to exchange with you a little bit more the emotional thing, you know, that we all have, to make you think a little bit more about the decision you're taking, about the orientation you are giving to your school path, you know, for your future, because that's very important. That's a thing. That thing is going to change if you do it well. It's changing your future. Also, because you have to realize that to be a car designer is to go probably away of where you are living now. So you start making experience in life that is completely different from the one you're doing so far, and that was for me too. I want to prepare scholarship for this college next year. How to deal? How to prepare? But Patil, I told you, you can either get my ebook or other people's books, okay, not just mine. I don't want to force you on anything. You can go to an online course to prepare yourself. You can take my online course or someone else's online course. Other than that, you can sketch, okay? But I wish I ask you to go, Patil, go and check on this channel the video in which I talk about entry portfolio, okay? It's called entry portfolio. Check that video. It's a design talk, because in that one I explain exactly what is important for an entry portfolio, okay? I'm sorry guys, got a allergy. Okay, all right. So I think that you should do that. Okay, you get some information, and probably you will have a clear idea of what you have to prepare, you know, how you have to prepare yourself. Okay, so I think that our design talk is over. I am very happy of you guys. Today we were so many. We got over 35 at the same time, which is quite nice. Do designers use while sketching a project? The same one we use, Anish. The same pencil. You already know them. Those that I use here during our online session, the same one they are using, that we use. WJ, can we become a car designer without going to a design school? No. You need to have a design degree. You can be a car designer with an industrial design degree. You can be a car designer with a master in design, a portfolio that is about cars or transportation design, and a mechanical engineering degree or architecture degree. But you must have a degree that has to do with design, whether it's a mechanical engineering plus a master in design, or a bachelor in car design, or in industrial design, or in architecture. Okay. All right. I hope, yeah, Faber-Castell. I hope I answered to your question. Hey, ciao, Long. I am 29. 7 years as a 3D modeler. Okay. Is there any chance for me to become a car designer? You know, Long, I tell you very, very honestly, you already have 7 years of experience as a 3D modeler, which means that you're working probably on Alias or Blender, okay? I think you are working on Alias. If you're doing for car design, it's Alias. Okay, so you already have a good experience. If you want to be a car designer, you have to sketch and prepare a portfolio as a car designer. So it's not, you can put some of your virtual models, but we need to see sketches, because if you do only that, you will not be seen perceived and accepted as a creative designer. Okay? I hope I answered to your question. Your age 29, it's really limit. So if you want to do something like that, you gotta be fast. Another curious question: does the company pay for the equipment used in design a different preference? Anish, when you go to work in design world, you don't have to buy anything. Everything is furnished, unless you want to buy a tablet or a different device or something specific. Then in that case you buy for it and you pay for it. Mr. Chameau, now I do my automobile technology degree. Can I do automobile design course for master? Yes, you can. Of course you can. But it would have been better that instead of doing technology degree, you would have done a bachelor in car design, in transportation. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for being with me. I hope you enjoyed this design talk like every Friday we are together. I hope that the new ones were happy, that you subscribed. Thank you for the likes. They are 35. So they are really, it's really great. So many. No super stickers or super chat yet. But anyway, if you want to, please do it. And thank you very much. Thank you very much for being with me, and see you next Friday for another design talk. At the same time, Tuesday, I will be here, 5 p.m. French time, and we will sketch, okay? We will sketch. But not with your sketches, because your sketch, my feedback, for the moment, it's finished. So we will do something different. We're gonna have fun anyway, don't worry. Okay? You're welcome to everybody. You're welcome. Ciao, ciao, ciao. And now a little bit of music to say ciao, goodbye. See you very, very soon. Ciao.